time, every time you wake up, there's like 500 and some reasons to get mad in Congress. Right, every day they do something new. So, and are you tired of party line voting that does not represent you, but represents someone else's agenda?
Oh yeah.
When I started organizing this Tea Party, it was really about repealing the pork and the stimulus, and the mortgage bailout, and the TARP, and the auto bailout. And I think there's another stimulus and another bailout in the works on top of the omnibus bill. I'm personally using monopoly money now. I like the colors and the pretty pictures. But the actions of our alleged representatives have been trashing and violating the Constitution that has held our country together for 220 years. They want us to be like every other failed country in the world. They want us to accept failed ideas that were rejected hundreds of years ago. Big government isn't new, it's as old as man itself. They have a pathological, irrational hatred for the America we believe in and what she stands for.
I made that for you, Cody.
Our own government, in a recent Department of Homeland Security memo, and you can get this online, implied that we are right-wing extremists and the greatest domestic threat to national security. That is an outrage.
This right here, no, this right here. Put it on your shirt.
We are here to restore a republic, to limit the government on local, state, and national levels, and to vote the vote out.
Yeah!
I'm going to tell you now, we don't need term limit legislation, and I ain't waiting for Congress to decide they ought to put some up. We will vote out everyone who raises our taxes, increases the size of government, and smashes our Constitution. We will work to make sure that those candidates who want to expand government never get elected in the first place. And to those who are currently in office, we say, you repeal the pork, you repeal the taxes, or we'll retire you. It's really simple. We are not going to be swayed by empty promises. I mean, how stupid are we? And a warning to those in the crowd who might be thinking about running for office, do not promise what you have no authority to deliver on. We are not fools who think that we have rights that the Constitution doesn't promise, but we will fight for the rights that the Constitution does guarantee. And we will not allow you to promise what it does not. We will not trade the false guarantees of security and bailouts for the rights of true liberty. Too many of our countrymen have been deceived into believing that government is there to solve their personal problems. They can be deceived because we have allowed our churches, our schools, and our synagogues to stop teaching the truth. It is time to take our schools back. It is time to stand up for truth. It is time to reach out to those deceived by big government allies and show them that they are being enslaved bit by bit. Big government equals big taxes. Big government and big taxes equals slavery and poverty. And big government and big taxes is a marriage made in hell, not in the United States. Too many people have fought and died for our freedoms to allow Congress to ignore the Constitution and wipe out our rights with a stroke of a pen. We use every tool at our disposal to move this country forward in liberty, not economic slavery. When Congress was getting ready to drown us in even more debt with the porculus, the Spenzilla, the Recovery Act, these guys are like tax addicts. It's them who need a recovery program, not us. Senator Chuck Schumer from New York said, Americans don't really care.
We care!
My sister's from New York and she's like, ooh. All right. But Chuck Schumer from New York said Americans really don't care about all those porky little amendments. Yes, we care, Mr. Schumer, and no, you can't. We will not stand silent while you steal our children's future. We will not submit to a government-controlled economy or government-controlled health care. We will not tolerate taxes that confiscate wealth. We will not allow arbitrary taxation on selected groups the government decides deserves punishment. We will fight policies that kill prosperity. We will not allow Washington to dictate what we drive or what our houses look like, if we're green enough through cap and trade or socialized enough or look like Europe enough. But they can go live there if they like it so much.